Me dead at your feet, hey? Let's get to it.
Hey, this is Timmara, signing on with some more of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. Alright, last time we took control of, well, we've been in control of Sasuke. You alright there, Jugo? We got Jugo on the team, we have now formed Hebi, and, Sasuke had an altercation with Deidara and Toby, and both of them supposedly, well, Deidara is dead, and Toby supposedly is too. So, fun stuff there. So, we are on our way to go find Itachi.
Around here, the animals told me they saw Itachi nearby.
Probably not heading towards the Sand Village.
Sit up here and look for Itachi. If you find him, you're not to engage him under any circumstance. I want you to contact me immediately.
I know.
See ya. It won't be long now.
Progress is being made. Probably past the Tenchi Bridge. Actually, probably around the Tenchi Bridge. Because I'm wondering, could this chapter just begin and end where I think it's going to? Sorry.
It's been a long time.
Who are you?
It's
Sorry.
me, Sasuke.
Itachi. Uchiha.
You look taller.
You haven't changed at all. Your eyes are still cold. What is this? What is this?
Big brother, did you do all this?
Foolish little brother.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Why did you?
You are not even worth killing. If you want to kill me, then learn to hate me. Hate me. And live like the coward you are. Clinging to life without honor.
Dark.
The events of that night. The younger version of me could only comprehend them as a mirage at first. I desperately wanted to believe I was trapped in a horrible genjutsu. But there was no mistake. I was trapped in reality. I'm not the boy I was back then. Now I have the strength to obliterate you.
What impressive confidence.
Right here. Right now.
Huh.
I
Sorry.
put an end to the nightmare.
You can certainly try. Yeah, we don't need anything right now. Itachi! I got nothing to say. Yeah, so seeing a little flashback. No enhanced jutsu, no ultimate or awakening. Fair enough. Whoops. Ah. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Slightly new moveset, because this is a new version of Sasuke to play as, so that's fun. And yeah, seeing a flashback, a little bit of like, yeah, Itachi killing the entirety of the Uchiha clan except for him and Sasuke. But, you know, Sasuke has his reasons for being a little bit of a whack. Boy, this fight that's been built up for a while, not much of a fight is happening. Are you done? Okay. There we go. Let's do that. It's like a Lion's Barrage mixed with Chidori.
This response. Don't tell me this guy is.
Yeah, that was pretty easy for the big battle that's been built up, but there's a reason behind that. because it's not the big battle yet. Number 1, Knucklehead. Making progress. I think you stopped getting stuff at like 800,000 storm points, but you can go max it out at like, you know, a point under 1,000,000, so I don't have to say out the whole number.
You've gotten stronger.
Fool you.
Meet me at the Uchiha hideout. Alone. We'll settle this there.
Sasuke,
We heard you being a sad boy.
why are you here?
Karin spoke of a massive clash of chakra. Yours and another heavy hitters. We got worried and came to check on you.
Sasuke, what on earth happened?
Stop being my friends.
Follow me. We're leaving. The Uchiha hideout. I'll settle everything there.
Chapter 5. Brothers.
Indeed. I was wondering, Chapter 4 ended a battle ago. Alright, so into Chapter 5. This should be a pretty short chapter, because there really should only be... Yeah.
So, where are you going?
To the Uchiha hideout.
The what?
Uchiha hideout.
To settle this once and for all.
Alright, on our way. There shouldn't be much in the way of, you know, distraction in this one. Maybe we can actually get through this whole chapter in just one go.
I don't mind coming along, but where on earth is the Uchiha hideout? What are you looking at? Is there something in that direction?
Release.
Just something that keeps happening. The secret path is this way.
Whoa, didn't expect to find a passage here.
You'd need Uchiha blood to find that one.
Let's go.
Yeah, if I recall, the Uchiha hideout is just what it sounds like, just like a big meeting area for the Uchiha clan.
Look out. Something's coming.
Tee.
Sure. Only Sasuke passes this point. Orders from Itachi. Why don't the rest of you wait here?
All right. Besides, we were only traveling as a cell in order to prevent interference. You three wait here.
I only made this group just so I could have a fight.
Kisame Hoshigaki and the broadsword known as Sharkskin.
How do you know that?
Have you forgotten the younger brother of Nangetsu Hozuki? Suigetsu Hozuki?
You sure have grown, Suigetsu.
Waiting around for Sasuke to return will be a bit of a bore. Care to play around with me?
You're quite impetuous, unlike your brother. But I'll grind the fight right out of you. Of course, if your friends would like to join in, they're more than welcome.
I want this so bad I can taste it. Let's kick this off already, Master Kisame.
Yeah, so they're just having their fight. Boys being boys and the girl is there. Yeah, so, you know, Suigetsu, yeah, wants to collect the, all the swords that the 7 Mist Swordsmen have, and, you know, he got to get Kisame's blade. And Mangetsu, Suigetsu's brother, is, I can't remember, is he the former of the 7 Swordsmen? I don't remember off the top of my head, but at the very least, whether or not he's the, you know, the former of the group or the leader, he can use all, sorry, he's mastered the use of all the blades, so he knows what he's doing. Oh yeah, I got support. Guys, do something. Oh. Yeah, we didn't see this fight. It's just like, okay, it's just a filler battle. But, you know, it was implied they had their fight. but there was a more important fight going on at the time, so, you know, moving on. And, you know, I'm going to get nerdy and specific, but, you know, this building up to, you know, the fight between Sasuke and Itachi, basically that fight and then, like, so much more happened in Volume 43, and that's one of my favorite volumes of the Naruto manga. Because of the whole encounter, and we're getting into a lot of that. This could be a long video, and this is going to be a long one for a lot of reasons. Alright, just moving along. We got Itachi Uchiha is now playable. Cool. Fun stuff. On top of that... Sorry.
Well, you're better than I expected.
I'm gonna take that broadsword of yours.
Take my shark skin, eh? Unfortunately, you still aren't powerful enough for that.
What did you say?
Exactly what I just said.
Gotten serious yet?
Oh yeah? Maybe you should do that then.
I truly wish I could, but sadly, I'm not allowed. Orders from up top.
Up top?
That's right. You kids will have to be told someday too.
What do you mean?
That strap just connects on its own.
Just you wait. Itachi Uchiha.
Alright, so we'll just move right on ahead. Don't need to talk to you, guy. Don't even need to use the save point.
Uchiha hideout. Itachi is in there. The time to settle this has come. Itachi.
I wonder what if happened if I said no.
This hatred of mine. All of it.
But here we go. This is one of the big ones. Now, this is going to lead up, yeah, another one of the best fights in all of Naruto, and yeah, we're getting to it. Exciting stuff.
Big brother, could you please help me with my shuriken today?
I'm busy. Why don't you ask father?
You're better at shuriken jutsu. Even I can tell that. Why do you always treat me like such a pest?
Sasuke. Sorry, Sasuke. Maybe next time.
Why did you?
If you want to kill me, then learn to hate me.
My name is Sasuke
Sorry.
Uchiha.
But yeah, he seemed like such a kind brother, and what happened?
I don't see that it matters, considering there's almost nothing I like. It seems pointless to talk about dreams. That's just a word. But what I do have is determination. I plan to restore my clan, and there's someone I have sworn to kill.
And now your chance to is fast approaching.
Finally. Finally, I made it.
So you're here.
Tachi being all Dracula in this moment.
I'm going to sever all ties with you.
It works so well with Naruto.
You sound quite fired up.
When I think that I'll be able to bury you here, power surges up inside me.
Bury me,
Before that, I have one thing to ask.
What could you want to know now?
That night, the night you destroyed the Uchiha clan, did you really do that alone?
Why would you think that?
For no matter how good you were, You couldn't have taken down the entire clan. There must have been someone else there that night.
At least one person, that would have been enough.
So you realized.
Who was it? Who helped you?
Madara Uchiha,
Madara Uchiha.
one of the founders of the Hidden Leaf Village. An immortal man who is both my comrade and my mentor.
A founder? Then how could he still be alive?
Madara is alive. Whether you want to believe me or not is your choice.
We're joking around.
Every single one of us lives depending on and bound by our knowledge and awareness. And we call it reality. However, both knowledge and awareness are equivocal. One's reality might be another's illusion.
What are you trying to say?
That you thinking Madara is dead is just your arbitrary assumption. Your eyes haven't grasped a single truth. You don't see anything.
It's true that I don't know anything about Madara, but there's one thing that even my eyes see just fine.
And what do they see?
What I'm seeing right now. Itachi is you, dead at my feet.
And thus the battle begins. Let's pop a bento. Might as well. Yeah, boost the attack. And so begins the big one. Yeah, and there was a lot of preamble, a lot of talking during this, along with like a massive fight. But we learn a lot about Madara, to extend the creation of the leaf, and so much more. But there is so much to cover.
Me dead at your feet, eh? Let's get to it.
My hatred.
Whoops. You... God damn it. I see why he's the better brother. Ah, too close. Yeah. Now I can charge up the fire style in order to do Dragon Flame, which that's cool and effective, but not when he's point blank. And his freaking crow ability, that's actually a tilting move, and it took me and my friends, I think till Storm 4 when we finally figured out how to use tilting attacks. But yeah, we were always like, oh, every time you fight Itachi, he turns into crows. How does he do that? It's such a cool move. Maybe it's only a thing that computers can do. Nope, it's a thing you could always do, and we didn't realize until the end of the series. Come on, man. Just let me hit you. This already isn't going well for me. That Dragon Flame Jutsu does a lot. I now really have to scratch my eye and... Looking bad. And yeah, we've seen this technique before. When Itachi, well, was escaping from Jiraiya.
This will be my last jutsu. Let this herald your end.
And we won. That was the fight.
Done. It's finally over.
Is this the death you had imagined for me? You really have gotten stronger, Sasuke. Without this, I would have been dead. Now it comes for real. This is my trump card, the Susanoo.
Yeah, Sasuke vs. Itachi. Half-hearted attacks won't work. Instead, get close and attack over and over until you see the path to victory. Yeah. Yeah, so the Susanoo. As in this fight, we learn a lot. You know, in this fight, we learn a lot about Itachi and about, like, you know, a lot about Madara, a lot about Itachi, a lot about this powers of both Sasuke and Itachi, as there was a lot of strategy going on all across the fight between Sasuke trying to, like, you know, in order to set up the thunderclap or the Kirin. He, you know, warmed up the sky in order to get clouds to form, to make a storm happen. And, you know, there was a lot of strategy going on in the fight. Sasuke using ninja tools, then battling with genjutsu. A lot was happening, and it was really cool. Got kind of hit. And yeah, there's a lot going on in the fight, and then learning more about the Mangekyo Sharingan, and how it can be powered up even further, and what the Mangekyo Sharingan can do. Between the Amaterasu, the Black Flame, Tsukiyomi, the Genjutsu that Itachi used on... the Genjutsu Itachi used on Kakashi back in the original series, and then the Susanoo, this giant, like, armor, and yeah, the Mangekyo Sharingan can do a lot, and has unique abilities based on who uses it. So it's a very interesting. You know, the Sharingan already was very complicated and a lot of benefits, and Mangekyo just, like, makes it even crazier. And some people complain, I know my friends, like, really argue that, like, Sharingan got really lame after they added all these rules and extra abilities, just made it seem overpowered, which, yeah, probably, but I still think it's cool. Should be getting him down there. Maybe you should be in the Susanoo so you're armored up, Itachi. There we go, that should be it. Move left! How dare you still be alive?
I can lend you power.
That's why you don't absorb giant snake people, or weird snake people, Sasuke.
Orochimaru's eight-headed serpent jutsu.
Now this I wish we had as an ultimate, or an awakening form for Orochimaru. I wish we could do this. This would be so cool. And hey, Itachi's looking pretty rough, and it's not just because we're doing a beatdown on him. The tongue is very unfortunately placed on that snake. Yeah, Orochimaru didn't even get a chance to do much when he was summoned last time.
And now, your eyes are mine.
Saying, is there anything I can do?
I don't know, is there?
How can I
There's nowhere to run.
Out of chakra, out of tools. It's not looking good for him. And not even curse mark anymore. He lost that. So, you know, bad situation. I forgot, if you press buttons, he like tries to do stuff and it doesn't work.
It's no use. My chakra is almost no use. My chakra is almost.
Yeah, I can't even do anything.
Curse this.
We gotta back up for quite a bit. We could attack him and he just bounces right off.
A wall?
Poorly timed!
My eyes. You are my light.
Stay back!
Sasuke. You. I'll... You're weak.
Big brother, let's go
Honestly,
home together.
I guess there's no choice.
Why would you
You're
do
pathetic,
something
little
like
brother.
this?
Settle for hating me.
Promise to teach me new shuriken jutsu.
Sorry, Sasuke. Another time.
Big brother, you're so far away.
It's just the two of us. I'll always be with you, you know.
Yep, and that's the fights. Yep, again, this was a really cool fight in the anime and the manga, and it elaborated on so much. Again, lots of cool strategy, a lot of cool moves that were used, the Susanoo and the Kirin. And then there was also Itachi went a little crazy, because what he needs is, when you use the Mangekyo Sharingan, you start to lose your eyesight. The only way to regain it is by stealing the eyes of somebody else. The closer they are to you, the better. And Sasuke is prime for that. So that's kind of what the goal was, the idiot. Yeah, that title's appropriate to pop up here for several reasons. So if Itachi could get Sasuke's eyes, he could basically have even stronger Mangekyo and be able to see properly again. But it's not going to happen now.
I treated your wounds.
And now I imagine this is going to be a long cutscene.
You won.
Does it feel good?
We've met once before, although we were enemies then. Don't worry. I don't hold Data's death against you. I'm not your enemy. I brought you here in order to tell you something.
Something?
Yes. It's about Itachi Uchiha. You think you know everything about your brother, but you actually don't.
You know very little in the grand scheme of things.
How do you know about Itachi?
All right. I suppose I should start by introducing myself. I, like you, am an Uchiha survivor. And one of the few who know the truth about your brother.
Well, guess the truth will never be known now. Yeah, so how does Sasuke have Mangekyo Sharingan now?
The Amaterasu, which Itachi seems to have implanted in you.
And how did this guy survive
Set
it?
a post-mortem trap. I can't believe how well he plans ahead.
What are you talking about?
In order to keep me away from you, Itachi placed a jutsu in you. He really must have wanted to stop you hearing the truth from my lips.
What are you talking about?
Itachi did something to you before he died. At the very end, he transferred his own ocular powers to you.
What are you saying? Is there a point to all this? Why would Itachi do such a thing?
Don't you get it? He was trying to protect you.
This gets real complicated real fast.
To protect me? Are you kidding? He's my enemy. He killed our parents, destroyed our clan, and he...
I told you. You think you know about your brother, but you know nothing.
Shut up! What do you know about Itachi?
Everything.
Itachi did mention it, did he not? He was not alone that night.
Then you are...
That's right. I am Madara Uchiha. I know everything about Itachi. I know what he thought, what he wished, what he loved, and what he risked to fight. I know all of it. Your duty is to hear about the truth and life of Itachi Uchiha. It's your obligation.
Itachi fought me. He's tortured me for years. And it's a fact that he destroyed our clan. He destroyed the Uchiha.
And if that were a mission he'd received from the Hidden Leaf Village, that's just the beginning of the truth about Itachi.
Mission? You said?
That's right. Itachi completed his assignment that night by slaughtering everyone.
Sorry, I'm just trying to stay silent because, wow. This is a whole scene because, you know, it's on top of so much build-up from the original series, from seeing Itachi before, and, like, everything Sasuke has worked for up to this point. And actually having an amazing fight with Itachi, and then this conversation happens. And it upends so much about a lot of characters.
Understand.
All ears now, I see. Itachi, ended up being a sacrificial pawn in a long-standing power struggle.
Sacrificial pawn.
A lot of conversation. This is going to be a long one just for this conversation alone.
It is a large village now, but waves of history churn at its base. In particular, discrimination towards the Uchiha.
Discrimination towards the Uchiha?
Originally, the Hidden Leaf Village was formed by a group of ninja who'd previously been in conflict. Our Uchiha clan was among them. When the Hidden Leaf Village was founded, our clan held central power along with the other clans. But after we failed to take the seat of the first Hokage, the Uchiha gradually fell from power. I, the Uchiha leader, despaired at our fall, and at last I left the village.
Again, this is the simplified version of things.
The Uchiha continued to lose power, and finally, they were treated as nuisances in the village. In the end, the Uchiha weren't needed. They were discriminated against.
Mainly because they were the ones that, you know, the Uchiha and then the other clan was the Senju, and they were at war for a long time. And even though they eventually came together to form the village, they were still seen as like a threat and instigator of, you know, the village.
Of course, there were those who couldn't accept that. It's only natural. In order to retake power for the Uchiha, and above all else to regain their pride, they hatched a plan. A
plan?
To take over the Leaf Village with your father as leader. A coup d'etat, you could say.
The Uchiha clan. A coup d'etat. And my father, the leader.
Yeah.
The Hidden Leaf Village leaders caught wind of the plot and sent in a spy to watch the Uchiha clan.
It's other actions like that that kind of helped, like, foster unease and distrust for the Uchihas.
The Uchiha clan or the Hidden Leaf Village. It's hard to imagine what Itachi felt as he chose between them. He ultimately chose the Hidden Leaf Village.
So why would Itachi betray the Uchiha?
The Third Great Ninja War. What he saw made Itachi put the peace and stability of the village first. All wars are hell. The village leaders took advantage of Itachi's feelings and gave him a mission. That mission was the eradication of the entire Uchiha clan. At the time, Itachi worried and fretted and agonized. He was mired in terrible distress. Considered rationally, one could never raise his hand against fellow clansmen. But if the Uchiha coup d'etat were to go ahead, the village would crumble, and other villages would attack. It could have easily become the trigger for the Fourth Great Ninja War. The selfish act of the Uchiha clan would lead to the deaths of many innocents. That had to be avoided at all costs. And so, Itachi made his decision that he himself would drop the curtain on his own clan's history, which led to that night. It was a mission to become known as a criminal who murdered his own clan, to bear the burden of disgrace, all planned. It was all part of the mission. Itachi brilliantly discharged the plan. His mission, except for a single mistake. Even after he closed his heart and become a demon of destruction, there was one person, just one, whom Itachi could not kill. His little brother. Afterwards, Itachi appealed to the third Hokage, beseeching him to protect you. He fled the village after threatening other leaders never to harm Sasuke. He worried about you above all else.
That's a lie. It's got to be a lie.
It is the truth.
Lying. He tried to kill me over and over.
And he
If Itachi
could have
really had wanted
easily.
to kill you, you would most certainly be dead. And
Sorry, I'm
Itachi
staying
had a
silent.
reason
It's
to
just
pressure you.
You can't mean...
Itachi arranged everything about that battle. He wanted to free you of the curse mark and Orochimaru. And by having you defeat him, he wanted to set you up as the hero who avenged the Uchiha clan.
I won't believe it. Itachi's evil. He's a criminal. He slaughtered our clan and became an Akatsuki.
That was part of Itachi's plan as well. Become an Akatsuki, then spy on the organization from the inside, even after betraying his clan and leaving. Itachi's heart lay with the Hidden Leaf, and most of all, with you.
It's a lie. It's a lie. As if that could ever happen.
It isn't a lie. He thought more of you then.
Stop it! It's all a big...
You're alive, aren't you?
As a result, your eyes didn't see through Itachi at all. Itachi killed his friends, his superiors, his lover, his father, and his mother. But his little brother alone, he could not kill. He killed all of his own emotions, save for crying tears of blood, and slaughtered his own flesh and blood. But he just couldn't bring himself to kill you. Do you understand what that means? To him, your life was more precious than even the village. Until the very moment of his death. No, even after he died. By allowing you to defeat him, he achieved revenge against the Uchiha clan by making you out to be the Leaf's hero. Ravaged by illness, painfully aware of his impending death, he forcefully prolonged his life with medication. He had to fight you and die in front of you. For the peace of the Hidden Leaf Village. And most of all, for you, Sasuke Uchiha. He desired to die a criminal and a traitor. Accepted disgrace in the place of honor, and hate in the place of love. And Itachi still died with a smile on his face. He bequeathed to you the Uchiha name, still fooling you to the very end. That is the truth behind Itachi Uchiha. That is how your brother lived.
Yeah, so just, there is so much to unpack there. And again, it upends so much about, like, what happened to the Uchiha clan and what it really meant. What was going on with Sasuke and his feelings towards him. And again, it just is so much. Even contextualizing things in the fight, like why Itachi was kind of slowed down. He was sick, and yeah. And now...
What's wrong, Sasuke?
What do you mean, what's wrong?
Everything's wrong.
To check my shuriken jutsu, isn't it?
Sorry. I have an important mission tomorrow. I have to study, so...
You're a liar.
Sorry, Sasuke. Maybe next time. So to make up for it, I have to piggyback you? Man.
And that's the most tragic thing. He was also a good brother. There were instances of showing that off, and just, yeah, it's sad. It's so sad. Itachi is such a good, complex character. Sorry, it's so good.
That's okay. As long as we can be together once in a while, then it's okay.
Sasuke. You are... Sorry, Sasuke. This is it.
Yeah, and just the tap on the head and the smile from him, it says so much. It's so tragic. But...
We have shed the skin of the snake. We are no longer the heavy. From this day on, our team will be the hawk. We are the Taka. Taka shall have but one motive. We exist to destroy the Hidden Leaf Village.
And on top of that, the ironic tragedy of the village Itachi tried so hard to protect and save caused so much suffering for him and Sasuke. And for the eradication of his clan, for the destruction of his family, and the relationship he had with his brother. Yeah, destroy the thing that made it happen.
A voice full of rage. The boy who bore the burden of his ruined clan now quietly turns a lethal knife on that place. Now the curtain rises on war. The revenge of truth, a reckoning of the past. Mourning for his dead brother in his heart. The tale of a new Sasuke Uchiha begins now.
An even darker path, if you can believe it. So yeah, Itachi, and there were even more plans too that he had set up. He even had a conversation with Naruto and set him up with something, but you know, not important right now. Won't even be important in the games, but you know, he had other things going on. He set a lot of different wheels in motion. And yeah, just like all of that. Again, this was the manga itself was massive. The volume 43, and it was huge. It was like 200 plus pages. I think the only one close to that was like one of the early ones. It was, I think it's like still like the largest volume in the series. And like there was even a note from Masashi Kishimoto. It was just like, I'm so sorry that this book is so big. Now we got Toby. You know, that's also a fun contrast as Toby from when we see him. And we see him a lot more in the manga and anime. But he's like all goofy and jovial and funny. And then really he's just this serious, cold person.
He's here.
And there's still more to go.
And Sasuke? He looked well. He had ample control over the power of the Sharingan.
Also now Sasuke has his own Mangekyo Sharingan, and there's a lot of stuff going on with that I won't get into right now, because it's already running way too long.
Time is ripe. The Hidden Leaf Village should also start to act soon. What about the Nine Tails? Take him down with Konan. Do not fail. Understood. Be on your guard just in case. Naruto Uzumaki is no longer just a boy. And
He's now a
he's
teenager.
considerable jutsu.
A mid-teens teenager.
Comrades.
It's useless
Whoops.
telling us to fear our target. Pain has never lost.
Well, that's true.
And yeah, and this was kind of built up.
Chapter 6. The Tale of Jiraiya the Gallant.
There was so much more to go. at least 2 more chapters, and then a third one as a bonus.
Hey, Tsunade.
Guys, we don't have time for this talk.
Jiraiya, this is unusual. You never visit out of the blue like this.
Well, I've got my hands on some unusual information.
Unusual information?
Brace yourself. We've located the leader of the Akatsuki.
You what? Is that true? Details. Tell me everything.
Now!
And that's the sum of it.
I see. The Hidden Rain Village, huh?
Right. The head of the Akatsuki is somewhat revered there. They call him Pain.
That's a very reclusive village. Investigating this won't be easy.
Yeah, that's why I've got to go in alone first to investigate.
Alone? No, it's too dangerous.
That's exactly why I'm doing it.
Hey, relax, will ya? This is me we're talking about. Jiraiya, one of the legendary Sannin, remember?
But
I'm the only shinobi in this village who can get in and out of there in one piece, with the info we need.
Jiraiya,
When you're right, and I hate it when you're right.
if I lost you too,
What? Are you gonna cry? Aw, that makes my day.
Hush, you fool.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I won't die so easily. Relax.
I know.
All right, I'll be off then. Nothing spoils as fast as fresh intel.
Jiraiya.
See you, Tsunade.
And after everything with the Uchihas, now we're on to this foreboding thing. Yeah, play Tsunade, bet log, legendary Sunny. We can now play as everybody.
For the Hidden Rain Village. I guess that means I go to Tenshi Bridge first.
We're on our way. Now we got to play as Jiraiya for a while. Oh boy. So yeah, on to the next chapter where now we gotta go find the leader of the Akatsuki. Again, so much has happened. A lot was happening like back to back to back. It was like the entire thing with like Sasuke going off and then finding Itachi and them finally having their fight. And like, again, there's so much build up, so much information was dropped. And now it's like, okay, get back to the thing because now there's even more to deal with. You know, it feels like things are moving at a fast click, but trust me, the manga and anime are a lot slower than this game is, but that's kind of the point. Okay. So, and yeah, also, I'll add, you know, in the anime and the manga, Tsunade and Jiraiya's talk went on for quite a while, and they had a really good conversation, and it was kind of sweet between them, talking a bit about Naruto's parents, and how their relationship between them, which, you know, a lot of hints there, and a lot of information. But okay, anyways, we're gonna wrap up. I really should take a break from recording. I've been recording for like 5 hours now. So much has happened. Okay, so with that all being said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.